Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you one important step you should learn. That's your straight arm strength. Let's get started. Okay, going off with the basic of all, the one thing to understand is that your straight arm strength, how to activate it. What exactly is straight arm strength again? You understand that everybody has bent arm strength again. Everybody has bent arm strength. Used for your dumbbell curls, your barbell curls, you're doing your chin-ups. Naturally, for anybody, you get bent arm strength. The reason why straight arm strength takes so long is because there's like little blood going through that tissue right here, or I want to say joint, that lets it heal. That's why it feels weird, because every time your body's trying to compensate for it. Now, maybe the best explanation here, I got a hoodie on myself, but whole thing is here is that when you have your elbow, make sure you twist out just like this. Your elbow should be facing away from you, and you're gonna feel all this activating correctly. You're gonna feel your bicep, you're gonna feel the ditch of your elbows, and when you're leaning in, you're gonna feel it a whole lot more. Let's get into more depth with the next one. Alright, so for the sake of this, I took up my hoodie so that way I can understand a little bit more. I'm gonna lean in a little bit more so you understand what I'm talking about. So when you're doing this, see how naturally I'm coming down here? Now you gotta do is twist out like that, and when you're kneeling in, you're gonna feel it a lot. Make sure you protract your scapula too. You should be feeling your serratus anterior right here too when you're doing this. Now, exercise you can do. Honestly, the best you can do is doing planche lean. Planche lean is probably the best exercise for you to do. Let me show you to start off with it first. If it's too much for you to do, you come from your knees and just do lean in just like that. Hold it for as long as you can. After a while, if you feel like in the end you're getting stronger and you want to get leaning a little bit more without sitting down on your knees, just come a little bit. It doesn't matter if this is all squared up, because eventually you want to be straight. All you want to do is just come up here and hold it for as long as you can. Eventually you get to a point where you get stronger and stronger and stronger, and they have to do other exercises to help out with your straight arm strength. Alright, so the next exercise is going to be scapula push-ups. Now let me show that to you exactly, because even I have a problem with this, and you're going to see why. Now let's say I'm coming from just a regular push-up position like this. From here, this should not be bent. Even a slight bend would matter the most. So try to lock out as much as possible and do scapula traction just like this. Because as you notice, when you do a planche, you don't want to be doing planche like this. You'll be doing planche like this while kneeling in. This is not, you don't want to do this at all. That's why protracting your scapula is going to matter a lot when you're leaning in. When you're trying to lean in, you got to protract your scapula also at the same time, and making sure that you're activating your straight arm strength too. Third one is going to be elevated planche leans. The thing about this, what makes it different, is that when you're in an elevated surface, you are going to kind of know how it feels when planche is actually going to be in midair, like when you're just holding it without no support, no nothing at all. So this kind of gives you like a good gimmick of it, but what you want to do and how exactly you should activate correctly, how it's going to feel in the end. Basically, it demonstrates like basically without assistance, but this is with assistance. So mind you, this can be anything you want for elevated surface. This can be a step stool, a chair, a couch, doesn't really matter. Let me move this back a little bit. So all you're gonna do from here, you'll come up here, you're gonna lean in as much as possible. And just hold it, right? That's too much, lean back. Combine the scapula right there. Or you could do dynamic leans just like this. whole point is, the only way for you to understand this move is that you have to be in a situation where it's close to planche. You have to get your body, and yes, I understand your body has to get used to that. In the end, like doing straddle or full planche or tuck planche in the end, you just take your time, learn the straight arm strength, because this is what matters the most. If it's anything you'll learn from the videos, work on your straight arm strength, because not many people know how to work on the straight arm strength and know how to activate it correctly again. Now, I really may be wrong again, but that's how I've been noticing about how I got better a little bit. I do a little bit planche in that when I noticed in the end that all I was doing is doing brute force. What I know is when I twist this out, activating correctly, I felt everything coming down. I was able to at least trying to learn more about advanced tuck in the end. All I'm trying to do is help y'all out, get your tuck, because when you get your tuck, every other progression is gonna be easier. And even I noticed it too myself, is that when I didn't learn tuck properly, it kind of got me like a long step. But if you're here so far, I appreciate you watching, and I really hope this video helped you out a lot with information and helpful tips. Make sure you leave a like, follow, and subscribe for many more videos for this video and this channel to grow. See you on the next one. I hope you have a great day. Peace.